going on, guys? It is your main man, Daring here, another with a super cool vid for no fools. Yeah. So this vid is about the first time that I overdosed on opiates. And this was actually the only time I not overdosed, but nearly overdosed on opiates. I guess you could call it an overdose because it was too much of a dose. Anyway, so this takes place in about 2020 again. A lot of these stories do. I was 16, I think, at the time, and I had, a few experiences with like opiates at this point, and at this point I had a bunch of Norcos, they're called in Australia. They're the 5 milligram Oxycodones. I think they're Narcos in the US, but so we had Norcos. I had like 30 of them or something like that. And so I had taken Percocets before, which is 10 milligrams. I'd taken 2 of those before. I'd taken the 5 milligrams, and I think I might have taken an Oxy at one point, like a 30 milligram. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty, like, my highest dose was around 30 milligrams of Oxycodone at this point. And you know me, at this point at least, I was always trying to just take things to the extreme. Like, I did the vid with Adderall, and it was like, just take a massive dose. So that was basically the plan on this occasion. And another thing, at this time, I was taking Xanax daily pretty much. And I was taking a fair amount of it as well. I was taking like 10 milligrams a day or some shit like that. So you can already see where this is going. Like, it was a recipe for disaster. And I smoked cigarettes. So, if my lungs weren't going to struggle enough. But yeah, so I decided I'm going to take a high dose of this. And again, I looked up what's a really high dose of, well, not really, but what's a high dose of oxycodone for like a newbie. I don't have any opiate tolerance. Well, maybe a little tiny bit, but, and, I saw I'd seen pictures of like OP80s, or I think I'd seen people selling them as well, and OC80s and all those sorts of fucking things. So, I decided I'd take like 85 milligrams of these little fucking 5 milligram pills, because I figured, one pill isn't going to be enough to like kill someone. They wouldn't sell 80 milligrams if it's if you're able to fucking overdose on it. Anyway, so yeah, basically I get all these pills. I just fucking eat them like M&Ms or whatever the fuck, and I'm starting to sort of feel something, a little wild into it. And I'm getting like a sort of tingling sensation in my feet, which was interesting. And I was hallucinating a little bit. Like, I think that was probably just nodding out, but I'd never really experienced that, apart from one other time where I think I was having that same thing, but I didn't fucking like it, because I had a lot of, like, at this point at least, a lot of bad experiences hallucinating. So I wanted to fucking stop that shit. And what was the other thing I was taking at the time? Fucking Xanax. So there you go. I started taking fucking like 2 bars, and then I took like another 2 bars, and then another one. So, and I'd probably already taken at least one, or probably, at least one earlier in the day. So I was at like 12 milligrams of Xanax with the 85 milligrams of Oxy. And my breathing just fucking slowed like down a lot, and it was shallow as fuck. Like, I remember just lying there, like, I had my hands on my chest. I was just lying down on my bed, just like focusing on breathing, and it was just like like super soft breaths. And yeah, I was just like trying to keep conscious, and I sort of did that for a few hours, like just like I said, focusing on doing that. I wanted to have a cigarette at one point, but I took like I inhaled like twice, and then I realized, no, there's no way I can fucking do this now. It's gonna make breathing harder. So yeah, basically just didn't do any more drugs at that. Like I didn't take any more of anything else. I just laid there and, like I said, try to stay conscious, kept focusing on breathing, and eventually it just got better. I probably took some more Xanax or something and then just stopped caring, because I don't really remember what happened after that. So that's why I'm saying I took more Xanax. But yeah, that's basically that story of the time I almost overdosed on opiates. So if you guys like the vid, leave a like. If you guys didn't, you don't have to. Leave a comment about the time you guys nearly overdosed on opiates. I'm sure you guys have got a lot of fucked up stories. So, yeah, thanks for watching.